Hey guys, it's your boy Mark, back with another video. Today is March 24th, 2023, and I have a whole bunch of stuff to show y'all. As you can see, I got Sniper Wolf on my TV, on my PS4 right now. So, and by the way, this might fall because I'm holding my phone to film this on my green hand thing that I got for my birthday last year. So, this might fall. It's kind of hard to, keep it up. But I have so much stuff here. Most of the video games here I got for free. This is gonna be a big asshole too, and your TNT champion. I should have started off this video with this, but yeah, your TNT champion, Mark Sanders. I'm gonna show you his latest toy update. Well, you already see the toy I got, the TNT Championship. Book update, CD update, video game update, DVD update. I say DVD loosely because they are DVDs that came with CDs. The CDs that I got, 2 of them. And I can't have this whole thing, but toy update, TNT Championship, AEW, my first AEW product I own. And this is I love this thing so much. I just love looking at it. I love just holding it and all that. I love this thing. So obviously this is part of the update. This is the toy update part of this video. So yeah, TNT champion. Current TNT champion is Powerhouse Hobbs, I believe. So yeah, TNT championship. And I might as well show it again. This is the box that it came in. I haven't looked at this much since I opened it, but I am going to keep this box. So it is a cool box. And of course, Sammy Guevara, 3-time TNT champion. The most as of right now, tying with Cody Rhodes. But yeah, that is cool stuff. And what next? I guess I'll show the one book I got. It's a freaking epic book though. I haven't read it myself yet, but I got the 2002 film tie-in for the Lord of the Rings trilogy by J.R.R. Tolkien. I cannot wait to read this. Actually, I can't, but I'm very excited to have this in my possession now. All 3 Lord of the Rings books into one. I believe that J.R.R. Tolkien wrote Lord of the Rings as one whole book, but then the publishing companies were like, this is way too long, man, and they put it into 3 bits. Fellowship of the Ring, 2 Towers, Return of the King, of course. Love this. And it's the film tie-in version too, with the amazing movies made by Peter Jackson. But yeah. Now let's go for the CDs. I haven't, most of this I haven't actually interacted with myself yet, ironically enough, but I do have CDs. Might as well go with this one. One of my favorite artists of all time, you know this. Marilyn Manson, his debut album, Portrait of an American Family. There's some pretty good songs in it. But it's the back, and executive producer Trent Reznor of Nine Inch Nails. We'll be getting onto that a little bit later. I know you're probably thinking, oh, you got a Nine Inch Nails CD? Kind of. Look at that. And that's the disc. You can't sedate all the things that you hate. Or all the things you hate. Yep. Marilyn Manson, Portrait of an American Family. Great stuff. And another Marilyn Manson CD. This is where one of 2 of the DVD bits comes in. Marilyn Manson, The Golden Age of Grotesque. There's some dope songs on this, man. Like you got, well, it doesn't say. Oh, it does say the track listing here, I think. It's so hard to see though. Holy shit. I'll just name some. Slut Garden, that's an awesome song. Spade, that's an awesome song as well. That might be my favorite actually. Vaudeville. Marilyn Manson is fantastic. Even the title track, The Golden Age of Grotesque. Very bizarre, but fun, funky ass song. I don't know if funky is the right word. That just sounded right in the moment. But you open it up. Slipcover. Here you can see the video camera. You can see the phone itself on the reflection. That's funny. I got the band there. I can't tell who's who. I'm sure one of them is John 5 and maybe even Twiggy Ramirez. I don't even know if he's was in there at this point. But that's the CD and the DVD. The DVD came out. But that's the DVD that it comes with. Doppelhers, a film by Marilyn Manson. I don't know what that is. I can't wait to watch it. I have seen, what was it? The one where he, Autopsy. I've seen that. That's messed up stuff. And I love it. I don't know if this will be as messed up as that. But Doppelhers, that's so cool to have that film on its own DVD here. Oh, and now this thing doesn't want to get back in. That's what she said. Maybe the other way. There we go. And the final, well, not the final, but the final from this particular seller, because I got 3 CDs each from 2 different sellers. The Xyz had For the Door. I haven't heard the whole album, but none of these whole albums I've heard. But there are some great songs on this that I already heard. Ugly, amazing song. What You Deserve, great song. Dare Enemy, good song. I used that in the final trailer for Batman Reborn 5 years ago. So, Xyz. Oh man, I feel like it's very hard to find Xyz albums. Oh man, the frickin'... Oh, so many cases are wrecked as heck, man. But awesome to have that. So happy to have that. And kind of amazing that I said Xyz because, well, I guess we'll get on to that with the other one. Let's get on to the other bit of CDs. I was struggling to see which one I should pick. The Xyz again. I don't know how to pronounce it. Inertia. This is from the second seller. Look at that. That's the disc. And this is the CD that has my wrestling entrance music on it. My Goddess. So of course I'm happy to have this. What's awesome is that I actually got these like 2 months ago, these CDs, but I was at my uncle's house, as you guys know, so they delivered to my actual house here. So they've been sitting here for 2 months, and during that, the Xyz released their new song, which I did review back in January, which is of course also song in Spirits High, amazing song. But Xyz, I've really only heard My Goddess from this album, you know. But that was the song that I already told my story about that song in my Spirits High review. Yeah. I guess we're going to this one next. This is where the other bit of the DVD bits comes in. Justin Timberlake, Future Sex Love Sounds. From the songs I've heard, amazing. Sexy Back, classic. My Love, amazing. I listened to that actually just now. Love Stoned, I've been listening to that a lot lately, mostly because of the break around the halfway point. That's amazing. What Goes Around Comes Around, classic. Until the End of Time, underrated. And this, I believe in this. No, not I believe. This does include a DVD. In this awesome ass deluxe edition thing. I don't know which is which, but these are as cool as these look. It's kind of frustrating, like actually getting the discs out. You know what I mean? Oh man. But yeah, legend. Justin Timberlake's amazing. I know rock is like my favorite type of music, but I love Justin Timberlake to death. Legend. And the final CD I got is a CD that I was trying to get way back in 2021. Well, late 2021, but still. That is Lara Croft Tomb Raider soundtrack. Um, that's a cool ass looking disc. I love that sticker there on the stuff, right? This is old. You can tell this is old by that sticker right there. This is so cool. From this, I've heard a couple songs from this, and it's great stuff. But really, the main reason I wanted to get this, well, it was Nine Inch Nails. It was their song "Deep" by Nine Inch Nails, and I love that the creators of the game series that this is based on. Well, the game series that the movie that this is the soundtrack for is based off of. That Lara Croft is a fan of Nine Inch Nails. I did say we'd get to Nine Inch Nails a bit in this video, and that was it. Nine Inch Nails, I love them to death. And Deep from this soundtrack is the song I wanted this for, specifically. Of course, I'm excited to listen to the whole thing. Like, I've heard some of the songs from this, like Get Your Freak On, that's a classic, of course. And, Where's Your Head at? You know? And also, when I got this originally back at the end of 2021, I did get it for like $1, and then the very sweet seller of that one messaged us back saying, "Oh, we don't actually we can't find the disc. So sorry." That was unfortunate, but man, well, I don't know for a fact if it was a lady, but I just feel like it was a lady. That lady was so sweet, man. And she still gave us a positive, like, feedback anyway, like, and gave us a refund. Really sweet lady. I still appreciate that lady, you know, for this, but I'm happy to have it now. I love this, and, yeah. And, oh, and the seller who I bought this, Future Sex and Inertia from, they actually, the parcel that they sent it in was so cool, because this is it, and they wrote my Trade Me username on it, which was so cool. And they also actually in the parcel included this lollipop. Yes, I held off, and this has been around. This would have been in there for like 2 months in January, you know. So that was so sweet and thoughtful, man. And I saved off on having this to show in the video. Yep. Excelente. Oh, now this last bit, the video games, the main event stuff, I'm just going to speed through that. There's so many of them to get through. PS2, there's a lot. But I got them from my best friend Bishop's auntie, Stars. For free. We've been talking about this ever since I got a PS2 again. And then, of course, the main event, which, you know, I've been talking about for ages, so you know what that is. If you get to the end of the video, you'll be like, oh yeah, that's right. Speed through these real quick. She didn't test all of them. There were some games she showed me on photos that she didn't bring. I have a feeling she probably tested them and they weren't working. But yeah, Sega Classic Collection. Cool. I haven't played it. One thing that pleasantly surprised me though was that all of the games that she got me, that she had in her old collection, they all had the manuals. That's awesome. Killzone. Heard about this for years, never played it. This is a game that I did have before, but I think I wrecked the disc. Pirates of the Caribbean, The Legend of Jack Sparrow. Oh, the way where I last remember leaving this game off, I remember there was like this Asian lady that we had to fight in this game, and this was back in like February 2010 that I left off, and I never got past that mission. Now that I'm an adult, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get through that like nothing, but we'll see. These last two, Prince of Persia, The Two Thrones, and Warrior Within. I do not know which one comes first in order, but I know that Prince of Persia, the original, is the one that, yeah. But I'm very excited to play those. And there's more. There's even more. The one PSP game she had, Prince of Persia, The Forgotten Sands. This is a pretty wrecked ass case, so I'm not gonna open it. But the one PSP game, I haven't gotten a PSP game in a while actually, but that's cool. I haven't played it yet, but most of these I haven't played yet. Now the game I was most excited to have, unfortunately I tried to play it and the disc wasn't working. Well, it worked, but then it said cannot load once I actually got past the loading screen, you know. It's unfortunate, but eventually I'll get that disc by itself in working condition again eventually. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas Classic, the game I was most excited to look. I would have saved this for last if not for, you know, of course I would have tried it. But map is there, manual is there, the disc doesn't work too well. I don't even think it looked that bad, to be honest, but classic, we all know the story. What is there to say about this game, like, for real? But I'll get a working disc for myself eventually. And Grand Theft Auto 3, this works. I did test this. This is awesome. Even includes the poster and everything. Good stuff. Good stuff. This is a fighting game, I assume, that I've never heard of. SVC Chaos. SNK versus Capcom. I don't know what the heck SNK is. But, some cool artwork, though. And this right here. Now, this is the case and manual for Street Fighter Alpha Anthology. But it is the disc for King of Fighters 02 Be the Fighter. Yeah. Like, cool. You know? I don't know much about it, but I remember playing a King of Fighters game back in 2008 with my cousin Nivek. Rest in peace to him. But he always played the frickin' character, the female character that frickin' has those cheating ass moves. Kicked my ass every time on the game. But if that's the exact same game, I don't know for sure. But that would be cool. But shame it wasn't actually Street Fighter, but hey, it's all good. Oh, childhood. I got this game originally for my 7th birthday back in 2005. And I was hesitant to play it on my 7th birthday because I actually had my controller back then, the left analog stick was fucked up. It didn't work at all. So I was playing the SpongeBob movie game non-stop just because I could move SpongeBob with the D-pad, you know? So, and I was kind of keeping it a secret that the controller was broken. And that's when my grandma came home with the new controller. Love her. Jak 3. I haven't tested this out yet, but you guys know I tested out Jak 2, which I'll get to later on. I hope this disc works. It looks fine enough. Then again, I thought the same for Jak 2. But Jak 3, I don't like it as much as Jak 2, but it was different, you know. And this next game, I didn't even think about it when I was, but then when I was taking a photo for Facebook, you know, I was like, wow, I just realized I got 2 Tomb Raider things in the thing, because, you know, they got the CD and this game. And similar cover, too. Lara Croft Tomb Raider, The Angel of Darkness. Don't know nothing about this game, other than it's Tomb Raider, and yeah. That's cool. And the final of the PS2 stuff, I got this case where I put a disc that Bishop's auntie had for me. It was Ratchet Gladiator. But this disc is fucked up. I doubt that's gonna work at all. But I never knew Ratchet and Clank anyway. This was the cool yellow case that the replacement Jak 2 just sent me in, and I put the original in that case. That's the original Jak 2 that stopped working after a bit. I did test it out, by the way, and it works. The new one that I got. And that goes to the final PS2 game. Childhood favorite of mine. Jak 2 Renegade. I know it's just called Jak 2 in the US, but I always knew it as Jak 2 Renegade. So I'm always going to refer to it as Jak 2 Renegade, alright? Childhood classic of mine. I remember playing this like non-stop, man. I remember every day after school I would want to play this. You know, and it's amazing how you never see the big picture and stories as a kid. Because this is like a George Orwell 1984 kind of type of premise, you know. I never would have gotten that. But, yep, that's the new disc I got. Works perfectly, thankfully. But I remember Dark Jak. Right there. I think that's it. No, that's not it. Oh, yeah, that's it. I can't really see it. But in this game, there's this, like, evil version of Jak, who is him that you can play as, where he turns, like, white, and he has black eyes, and he's a vicious motherfucker. And I thought that was the coolest thing ever as a kid. And I remember just, oh, man, because I remember when you do play as Dark Jak, you don't get to play as him for very long. You know, like, you build up, like, a whole bunch of purple orbs or something like that, and then you just unleash, and then for, like, 30 seconds you get to play as Dark Jak, and it was the coolest thing ever. Oh, man, I remember when I was a kid, that one day I decided to do my first ever cosplay. I tried to, like, dress up as Dark Jak at school. I got these, you know, those tote bags where you see, like, those plasticky black things at the bottom of the bag sometimes? I literally cut a bit of that out to be like the black eyes, and I taped them over me, and I was like, ah, at school, and everyone laughed at me. That sucked. I wanted to kill everyone, honestly. Before I knew what killing was. That was some bullshit. Fuck you guys, seriously, for that shit. Not you guys, I mean, the people in my class back then. Like, you know, 2005. Fuck, man, that was so, that shit was hard. As a 6-7-year-old, you know. But the main event, you all know what it is. I've been talking about it for months. The second it was announced, you knew I was going to be making videos about it. That is, of course, WWE 2K23 Deluxe Edition. The TNT Champion loves this game to death. This is my favorite wrestling game of all time. I love the roster. And you know what? The man himself can vouch for me. I'm talking about my friend Ryan Pierce. I actually did get him. He got the standard edition of the game, but I got him the deluxe edition content. I love that I did that for him. How I got that, I don't know if we have enough time to say that, but W2K23 Deluxe Edition. Love it. I worked so many chores at my uncle's house for my grandma, for her to get this for me. Beautiful slipcover. And I became, as you guys know, I became the 8th. Actually, I did fulfill my bucket list thing. That's the disc. That's the. I've already used that code, obviously, but like that's the deluxe content. But right here, I put this in the game itself. This is the list of chores that I did to earn that game. Because you knew that shit costs so much. Lots of chores, make sandwich, dishes, stuff like that, even workouts. I'm not going to read out everything on the list, but yeah. That's my video, y'all. Hope you enjoyed. And I'm your boy, Mark. I don't know what to say. Peace out, y'all. Have a good one.